Welcome to BitBoy Crypto, home of the BitSquad, the largest and greatest crypto community in all the interwebs. My name is Ben. Every day on this channel, I show you how to make money in crypto. If you like money in crypto, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Now, I'm going to address a question I know a lot of you are going to ask. Why am I wearing a Yankees hat? Well, this is my 6-year-old's team. I'm coaching the 6U Yankees over here in Ackworth, Georgia, and we're going to destroy all the teams. So both my boys are on the Yankees this year. I cringe to put this hat on, but we got practice jerseys. We got everything. We're ready to roll. Let's talk about crypto. So I don't want to spend too much tonight. I really just want to talk about XRP and Cardano. We're going to talk in the morning about Intel getting involved in crypto. I got some behind the scenes information on that for you guys. So we'll be talking about that, Bitcoin, Ethereum in the morning in our Sunday drive to church video. But today I want to talk about Cardano and XRP. ADA gang, where are you at? So we'll start with Cardano. The price right now is about $2.20 at the time of this recording. Now, why is Cardano massively pumping? Well, we told you a couple of weeks ago when Charles said that it was going to be a fun couple of months for Cardano. We told you, take that serious. The last time he said that was in February when the price of Cardano went from about 70 cents all the way peaking out about $2.50 a couple months later. He told you again, something serious is coming. Yesterday, we had the announcement. Smart contracts will be coming to Cardano on September the 12th. Now, that's a massive, massive date. Why? Because that is going to be the middle of September, about a month from now. Everything should be running and taking off at that point. Some people are wondering, is all this a bull trap? Which we'll talk about tomorrow, because it's absolutely not. But Cardano right now is running. It's doing things we haven't seen it do in quite a while. So where is Cardano heading to? Well, I would think the Cardano most likely is heading up to around $1.50. We have to get a small retracement at some point. We want to get some breathing room before the before the smart contracts come out. So kind of something you could compare this to would be when, projects like Theta and Kyber last year went on their own mainnets. We saw a huge run up to that date. And then when it actually launched, it continued running for a couple more months. I think this is what we could see from Cardano, about a 2-month run after the smart contracts launch. So I know we get a lot of buy the rumor, sell the news, but in a bull run, when things are really, really pumping, selling the news isn't nearly as important, but buying the rumor certainly is something you want to do. I can see Cardano, like I said, going up to about $1.50, retracing a little bit. What are the next major levels, the major numbers we need to be watching for Cardano? Well, according to some traders on Twitter, they're saying watch the Fibonacci levels. There should be one around $3.35 and one around $5. So a lot of people have been asking where you should take profits. Well, I'm estimating Cardano is $8 to $10 for this bull run. So look, anything over $5, you should start looking at funneling some profits out. I think next month we'll get there, and then we'll have some decisions to make. So we'll talk about that then. XRP Army, where are you at? That's right. As you guys know, I am the supreme leader and commander of the XRP Army now. It used to kind of make me feel like a slime ball, but then I put on this Yankees hat, and it really put it all in perspective for me. Nothing wrong with a little XRP Army love. Guys, $1.25. Right now, XRP is at $1.25. I didn't think we would see this quickly. You guys know I told my dad to buy a bunch of XRP around 60 cents. He's already doubled his money on that, over doubled his money. So it's been fantastic to see. And I think we're going to see this run up continue. Cardano and XRP right now are both running away from everything else. Cardano now firmly in that number 3 spot, about $3 billion ahead of Binance Coin at the moment. I think that lead is going to stretch out a little bit more. We could have a time where it snaps back a little bit and then continues, but I do believe that XRP will be right up there at number 3 or number 4 before you know it. As far as Ripple goes, something really interesting we've never seen for Ripple before. Right now, the GitHub activity for Ripple is actually higher than the GitHub activity for Bitcoin. Big things are coming for Ripple. Big things are coming for XRP. Look, the price has been suppressed. We know that. Here's the cool thing, though. The cool thing is that this run that we've seen from XRP over the last 24 hours it's not been news fueled. Now, I've told you guys before that I've been told that the middle of September, kind of the same time for the smart contracts on Cardano, the middle of September, this SEC lawsuit should be settled, and we should be moving on from that. That's when we're going to see some fireworks. But I was also told that things are advancing very rapidly right now, and we may see that happen even sooner than previously thought. So this week, next week, we could see the SEC lawsuit taken care of. I'm looking around the beginning of September. If we're going to see something happen there, it could happen at that point. So definitely something interesting to watch if you're in the XRP army and you're wanting to get some massive gains. I mean, you're already getting massive gains. Am I right? You're already getting massive gains right now. But we're still over 60% of the way from Ripple's all-time high, okay? But the thing is, this has not been news-fueled. If we are heading to a place where the Ripple case gets settled sooner than later, we right now could be seeing some whale insider activity. That's why the price could be moving, gearing up for a gigantic explosion when that lawsuit is dropped and they get their slap on the wrist. All this is coming. Like I said, I've been told next month. I'll keep you updated if that changes. But if you are in the ADA gang or you're in the XRP army, you are loving life right now. And I know a large percentage of the viewers on our channel are in that situation. So enjoy those gains. You guys remember to take profits. Don't hodl all the way to the bottom. You will regret it. All right, guys, that's all I got for today. I'll be back with a new video in the morning where we're going to be talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, bull traps, and we're going to be talking about Intel, a lot of cool stuff. So make sure to check that out. That's all I got. Be blessed. Good boy out.